Hello, on the web here. In this video, we're going to go over some piano rhythm coordination for complete beginners, or if you're not a beginner, this will work well for you too. Now, if you are a complete beginner, there are a couple things you do need to know. You do need to know about quarter notes, and you also need to know about eighth notes, and we will also use a tool called the metronome, which I'm going to bring my handy dandy iPad for. So the coordination exercise we're going to be going over today is being able to play different rhythms between hands, meaning being able to play one rhythm with one hand and another rhythm with another hand. So here, I'm going to bring out my metronome, and if you do not have a metronome, you can download one for free in the App Store, whether you have Google or if you have Android. Just go in the App Store and type in M as in Mary, E, T as in Tom, R-O, N as in Nancy, O, M as in Mary, E, and you'll be able to get a metronome for free. So a metronome is a thing that helps you keep time. And then, so here, you see how there's a number 80? That just tells you the tempo. So 80 BPM means that this metronome is going to tick at 80 beats per minute, right? So if I were to change it, if I wanted to go slower, I would bring the number down. Let's say if I wanted to bring it to 50 beats per minute, I would just type in 50. If you have a different app than I do, you may have to play around with it. But in this case, I would just tap the number. If you have this app and this little calculator pops up, I would just put in 50 and press set and press the play button. And you see how it goes slower? So that's one way that you can change the tempo. So here's the thing. Each tick represents a beat. So it goes like this. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, how is a quarter note played? A quarter note is going to be given one beat at a time. So I'm going to bring this over here, and I will use my right hand to play quarter notes. So I go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, how are eighth notes played? Eighth notes are going to be twice as fast. So for every one time the metronome ticks, I'm going to play 2 notes and squeeze 2 notes in between each beat. So instead of me playing like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, eighth notes go like this. Here are how they go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So what we're going to do today is we're going to do a coordination exercise where we're going to play quarter notes with the right hand and eighth notes with the left hand at the same time. It's going to be fun. It's going to take a little bit of focus. I will walk you through how to do it and how to bring it up to speed and how to use the metronome. Before I get into that, I do want to bring it to your attention. I do have a free piano in 3 steps video. If you are a complete beginner and want to get your foot in the door with learning piano, that 3-step video will walk you through naming the keys all the way up to playing both hands together with chords and melodies. Make sure you sign up for that 3 steps video. The link is in the description box for you to sign up. So make sure you do that before you leave this particular video. So here's how this is going to work. We're going to start without the metronome first. And I mentioned that we will do quarter notes with the right hand, eighth notes with the left hand. So I'm going to go over here. So what we're going to do is by the time we get done this exercise, we're going to sound something like this. Hold on. I'm going to put it at 50 beats per minute for now. So it's going to sound like this. And the reason why it's important to do this is because when you're working in real songs, in most cases, the right hand is going to be working with one rhythm pattern and the left hand is going to be dealing with another rhythm pattern. And starting that split thinking exercise now is going to help you with those more challenging, more complicated rhythm arrangements. So here's how this is going to work. We're going to start without the metronome. We're going to go very, very slow. So I mentioned, and I have to remind myself which one I said was going to play which note. Right hand quarter note, left hand eighth note. So here's how this is going to work. The right hand, well, they're both going to come in at the same time. We're going to go very slow. And then what's going to happen is the right hand's going to hold that note, and we'll just deal with C's. I mean, it doesn't really matter what note you use, but the notes I'm using are C's, which C is to the left of the two black keys here, and this C is to the left of the two black keys here. So those are the notes I'm using, but again, it doesn't matter which note we're using. This is about rhythm. This isn't about the notes. So here, and I'm going to just use my thumbs for now. So here, I'm going to play my right hand. We're going to come in at the same time. But then I'm going to hold the right note, the right hand, and I'm going to press the left hand note again. So it goes like this. And I'm going to go very slow. I'm going to go slow enough to where I can think about these notes without fumbling through. So together, left hand, together, left hand, together. So we're going very, very slow. So when you go slow, you find that the concept of doing this actually gets a little bit easier. So once you've gotten comfortable with it, just bring it up to speed just a little bit. As a matter of fact, you can just gradually speed up as you're starting slow. So you can go like this. Next thing you know, so that's one of the easiest ways to build coordination. And then once you've gotten really comfortable with it, then you want to add the metronome to the fold. So let's say if we start with 50 beats per minute. You can start at a slower speed if you want to, but I'm going to do 50. So we go bum, 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 bum. So we bum, bum. You know what? I'm going to start at 40. Let's do 40. So right hand's going to go bum, 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 bum. So again, this is after you've gotten comfortable with playing without the metronome. So if you listen to the 40 beats per minute, it goes like this. So you can go. And then once you've gotten it, I think this metronome goes down to 10 beats per minute. So if you want to just go really, really slow, you can do that. So if you get it at 40, then what you want to do is bring it up to 50 and run it a few times. So, sorry. And if you want to bring the speed up even more, let's say I go to 60 beats per minute. So, the other thing that I could do is once I get comfortable with the right hand playing the quarter note and the left hand playing the eighth note, I could switch them where I could do the exercise again, but this time with the left hand playing the quarter notes and the right hand playing the eighth notes. And start that process all the way over, which I highly recommend that you do. And this will help you, again, build coordination and split thinking between left and right hand. And it makes playing songs that have those more challenging rhythms a lot easier to play. I did say if you watch until the end, I would give you a surprise. So I do have a video that goes over ear training for rhythm and time signatures. I will provide that link, that video at the top right of this video. And if this tutorial was helpful, not only should you subscribe, but also turn on the notification bell, because the notification bell will notify you when a new video comes out, which is each week. If you just subscribe, you won't get a notification bell, but if you you won't get the notification, but if you turn on the notification bell, you will get the notification. So it's important that you do both, subscribe and turn on the bell. And also hit the like button because it helps my videos get more views. And also share. And if you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comment section. I would be more than happy to help you there. So thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next tutorial. Take care.